For more on the Lakers upset win kontra sa Warriors kanina, kasama natin ang basketball analyst and blogger na si Enzo Flojo. Enzo, welcome back to the score.
Hey, Tej.
Well, we woke up to this. Kasi ang aga nangyari ng game, di ba? So
Yeah.
medyo patapos na siya na bandang 6:30,
Yes.
7 o'clock. Nakita ko yung score, ha? Parang tanggal pa umuta. Tama ba ito
nga eh.
nakikita ko? Naduduling ba ako? Ano naging reaction mo na nakita mo yung score?
Well, my alarm clock did not wake me up. You know,
Okay.
My Twitter feed did.
It did.
Nung tinignan ko yung phone ko, tapos everyone was saying, oh, go Lakers, go Lakers. I was like, ano to, meme na naman ba to? Joke ba to? But when you check the score,
Joke ba to?
oh my God, this is really happening. Lakers are winning, and hindi lang winning, they were dominating Golden State
Kaya nga
kanina, and it was absolutely unexpected.
Yep.
And it was an amazing, show of force for the Lakers. I mean, if you look at the way they played, medyo may pagka, they did move the ball very well pa rin, but, at least they were playing very aggressive on both ends.
And they were hitting their shots. So that's the most
Yes,
important
yes,
thing. So
yes,
they were
yes.
hot at saka balansyado yung scoring at Clarkson,
Yeah.
Russell, effort from Huertas.
There are about 8 or 9 guys with double figure scoring.
Right,
kanina.
exactly. Okay. So anong sa tingin mo nagawa nilang tama kung bakit natalo nila ang Warriors? Or is it also a mixture of them playing really well and the Warriors obviously playing really bad?
Well, the Lakers are not known for their defense. No?
Okay.
I think they're actually the worst defense in the league right now. But they forced 20 turnovers on Golden
Okay.
State.
So that's not just missing shots. You
Yes.
forced turnovers.
Yeah. Part of it is Golden State being a little sloppy.
Uh-huh.
Some people kanina were tweeting maybe it's a little bit of overconfidence. But
Okay.
you still have to give props to the Lakers for giving a lot of pressure and energy on the defensive end. No? And every mistake that Golden State did, the Lakers made them pay. And I think
Okay.
that was really one of the most important things kanina for LA.
So is it a combination as well as having many errors to a team that you shouldn't do errors with because they're quick and that's their
Yes.
only strength. They're young and quick and
Yeah.
fast. So halo na rin ba yung sitwasyon na yun? sa
Yeah,
dulo?
definitely. No, parang the Lakers, I think, it was a tight game in the first quarter.
Yeah,
But the moment
first
that they
quarter,
had
higit pa eh.
a bit of a run going in the middle part of the game, and they felt like, oh, I think we can probably take this game straight to the Warriors, maybe even beat them. That's when their confidence built up, and that's when they just ran away with the whole thing.
Could you ever imagine the Warriors shooting 13% from
Oh,
three?
definitely not. I mean, Steph Curry only hit 1 3, 1 out of 10, I think.
Clay wala.
Clay wala. 0 for
0 for
8.
8.
Draymond Green, I think, isa lang din for the whole game. No? So, imagine that, the Warriors shooting that badly.
Yeah.
That's never happened this season so far. And
Correct.
definitely, you wouldn't expect that to happen again against the Lakers pa of all
Right,
teams.
right.
So, wow, it was a big shocker for everyone.
May magandang sinabi si Steve Kerr after the game. He said, yeah, you shot bad, but there's no excuse to having low energy
Yeah.
and low effort. What can you say about that in terms of what that says about this particular loss and this slip by the Warriors in terms of the run they want to make?
Well, if you're Steve Kerr, understandably siguro, you might feel a little bit disturbed by this kind of loss, no?
Okay.
Sabi nga niya, okay lang if we shoot badly, but
Yeah.
as long as we show more effort towards the end,
Correct.
okay pa. But the thing is, the curious thing, Golden State is not coming off a back-to-back game.
Right.
They're not coming off of any big game. So they should have been fresh in this game. And against the Lakers, they should have found a way to really bounce back. They have so many weapons. And they've demonstrated ang daming beses na this season, may hugot sila, may Sean Livingston, may Leandro Barbosa.
Right.
Anyone could step up. In this game, weirdly
talaga.
enough, wala talaga.
Wala, oo.
Kahit anong hugot ni Steve Kerr, nobody was able to really bring a lot of energy for the Warriors. So that was a big factor in them getting upset by the Lakers.
Okay. Steph said that this should rattle them as well. This should wake them up as well. Sabi rin to ni Draymond Green. For the players, I mean, of course, the coaches will do what they can. For the players, how concerned should they be about a loss like this? And I'm sure in the States, inuupakan na sila ng
Yeah, I'm
national
sure.
media that that's an embarrassing loss, biggest upset in history because of the difference in the winning percentage. They're gonna hear this until even the next few games before they rattle off a few more wins. How should the players take it?
Well, this is just one loss in the loss column
Yeah.
for Golden State, but it's potentially a turning point in their season. No? Parang, will they let all the clamor and the noise around them affect them in a
Yeah.
negative way? No, this could be a rallying point
Yeah.
where they tell themselves, okay, tama na to, stop playing around, let's go and clinch that 1 seed because they're hindi pa sure yun.
Yun nga eh.
San
It's not even just the
Antonio's
record of the Bulls.
closing in,
Yeah,
yeah. And maybe if they're still in it, maybe run at that record of Chicago. But it should be a wake-up call for Steph Curry and his club. No team should be taken for granted. Even if Golden State ends up winning the championship, in the back of their minds, in their last game against the Lakers this season, they lost that one.
Yun nga eh.
So that's something that they should really clamp on that and make that parang their rallying point for the rest of the season.
Okay, now here's the thing. I mean, for those and are looking into this possibility of them catching the Bulls record, it has to be 73-9
Yes.
or better. Anim na yung talo nila.
Yun lang, oo.
Nobody expected this, of course.
Of course.
And we talked about it on off air, but marami pa silang malalakas na kalaban.
Oo.
Finishing off their 55 and 6, so they have
Yeah.
61. So they have exactly 21 games to go. Amongst the 21, how many tough teams do they have down the road?
Marami pa. They face San Antonio not once, not twice, but three more times. They face Memphis,
Yeah.
which is always dangerous, twice. And I think their last 4 games are alternating Memphis, Spurs, Memphis, Spurs. Tapos they face the Clippers once more.
Yeah.
And meron pa dyang Boston Celtics who are overachieving. May Portland Trail Blazers also who are
Right.
overachieving, waiting for them. So all these teams are waiting for the Golden State Warriors, and they're thinking now, this is a beatable team.
And
the
everybody
Lakers can
wants to
beat
be.
them.
Everybody always wants to be
Oh,
the
yeah.
best team, and now everybody wants to give their best effort in stopping the record.
Yeah.
Na kami yung isa sa mga talo. Let's say kahit 11 losses lang yan,
Oh.
they want to be one of the 11 teams to beat them, di ba? Okay, but looking at chasing the record, now here's the thing: how important is it to chase for the record? How important is it to chase for #1 seed?
Well, if you're Steve Kerr, definitely, mas priority mo yung #1 seed.
And he said that naman.
Yeah, you have to
time
be a
and
big
again.
picture kind of coach. So you're defending your championship, the pressure's on you, you have the biggest target on your back. But the goal is still to go into the playoffs, the #1 seed, home court advantage all throughout.
Yeah.
So that's a big picture goal. If you will, beat the Bulls record or tie it or get to 70 wins, that's just gravy. That's icing on the cake. But that should not be your main factor. Siguro, if I were Coach Steve Kerr and I've got the #1 seed locked in, I wouldn't put it past him to maybe pull some players out.
Yun ang tatanong ko
give them
next.
a bit of a
Would you,
rest.
when you're looking at the rearview mirror,
Yeah.
regardless of the record, and you see the Spurs losing a few games as well,
Yeah.
and there's more distance. Now it's 3 games lang, di ba? 4 or 5
Two
games.
and a half games.
2.5. Wow,
Yeah.
okay. Will you rest nga some key players towards the end?
I think that's a smart thing to do. Parang if you maybe get a 4 or 5 game lead on San Antonio and sure ball ka ng first
Yeah.
seed, I say pull out Draymond maybe.
Okay.
Maybe pull out your Andrew Bogut, who's very injury prone. Maybe the last 2 games pull out Steph Curry. Even if you don't make 70 wins, even if you don't beat Chicago, that's fine. As long as you have a bigger chance and a healthier team going into the playoffs.
Of course, what will matter more in the record books is a back-to-back
Yes,
title
definitely.
run more than a regular season record. All right, Enzo, maraming salamat. If you want to continue the discussion, go on Twitter and look for Hoopmax. Maglaba kayo dyan.
Yun lang.
Thanks, Enzo. See you again. Salamat.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.